What's up, guys? It's Gwynology and Cam Gwyn talking at you, and today talk about the Women's World Cup because, why wouldn't I talk about it? It's the only time U.S. soccer is actually going to shine, which we are. We started off, when I say we, I mean the women's national team, started off super hot and had a goal differential in group play of 18-0, if I'm not mistaken, or 18-1. Sweden was the real test, and everyone else didn't compare. So, how are we doing now, though? Well, we are on our way to the finals. We played France in the quarterfinals, and we beat them 2-1. And then we played yesterday against England, and we also beat them 2-1. So, all I can really say is yesterday against England, it looked a little iffy from the start. England was able to possess the ball really, really well. They capitalized on a couple mistakes that the U.S. made. What are you going to do? England is a good team, always is a good soccer country, and we were able to handle them. We went up 1-0 real quick. I want to say it was like the 8th or 9th minute. And then they came back like 2-3 minutes later and scored to make it 1-1. Well, what did we do? We answered back, making it 2-1, and that's how it finished out. There's not a whole lot to really talk about, I guess, with that. When it comes down to it, we have the final, and we'll see how it goes. I'm just going to assume that the U.S. is going to make it. France and England were probably the two toughest challenges that we had. Sweden also was a tough challenge. They hadn't lost in group play since the last time the U.S. beat them, so it was kind of cool to see. It's probably going to end up being the U.S.'s year again, and we'll get it. We got Alex Morgan playing really, really well. We got Megan Rapinoe, didn't even play, but we didn't need her. And everyone else is falling into line. Our back line is probably the strongest back line in the World Cup right now. Our goalie had an amazing game against France, doubled her saves per game, doubled it up, and that's all I really got. They look good. So what else can I talk about? Well, in case y'all didn't know, Michigan was in the College World Series. They weren't supposed to be in the College World Series. They were literally the last team to make it in, and they made it all the way to the final against Vanderbilt. And what do we do? Just in case you guys didn't know, when it comes to the College World Series final, it is best of 3, and we won the first game. Looked really, really, really good, okay? And then against Vanderbilt, they had their ace, this freshman, this dude. Oh, my goodness, was he dealing against us. He really was, and I got to give him credit where credit's due because he looked amazing, and he could be ready for the majors at any given point. Vanderbilt has quite a few studs that are already drafted into the majors who decided to continue playing for Vanderbilt. It was a fun series. Vanderbilt ended up coming back and winning game 2 handily. And then the third game was kind of close. It was back and forth, and then I believe Blade for Vanderbilt hit a home run to give them a lead, a solo shot, and we just kind of fell apart after that. Michigan didn't know what to do. They looked like deer in the headlights. Now, Michigan being the last team in, does that mean that they didn't deserve it? Well, maybe not, but we ended up making it to the finals. So it was fun to watch. It was awesome. It was the most excitement I've gotten from a Michigan team other than the basketball team when we got smoked by Villanova last year in the NCAA final. It was hype. It was a lot of fun to watch. Vanderbilt is an amazing team. They got a lot of great players, a lot of smart players, and we'll see where Michigan baseball goes from here. Our coach has built up a pretty good team, pretty good roster. Hey, what's up, Remy? Hopefully we can start continuously having this because we hadn't had a team get into the finals since like 63 or something like that. Very, very hyped to watch. Very, very fun to see how they play because they're not like most of the teams in the majors where they're just going to bomb home runs and maybe someone will be on base for them to knock in 2 instead of just 1. No, they play a lot of small ball, a lot of sack bunts, a lot of sack flies, and they run the bases really well too. Very smart team that almost seemed like they couldn't handle the big stage once they went down. Sucks to see. Fun to watch though. So we're going to keep an eye on that. We're going to keep an eye on Michigan baseball. We got the World Cup final coming up. Hopefully U.S. will prevail like I'm thinking they will. And guys, it's July. So what does that mean? Why is that important? Chance the Rapper has an album coming out this month. Not sure the exact date. I'll look at that. But that's what I got for you guys. Thank you guys for Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, give it a like. Easy for you, helps me. And if you like any of my videos and want to see more, feel free to subscribe. I invite you to it. Thanks. I'll talk to you guys later. Cam Gwynn.